good, YouTube? It's TeamTreacherous, Kenny from TeamTreacherous, of course, doing a deck profile. I did mermails on this page, on the channel, I want to say about 2 weeks ago. It was incomplete. I've done since changed it. I love what I did to it. It's been more successful than it was in the previous build, so I'm going to go ahead and give you the list. Alright, start off with the standard triple undyne, double controller. Must play right now until they come out with something better. Your Elanians, you go, I have triple dragoons, triple marksman, double heavy infantry. Most people are playing it that way too, so it's pretty standard. Mermails, double lind, double pike, double megalo. I used to play this one at 3, and I found since dropping it down to 2, I've actually had more effectiveness of it. I get it off more through the spheres than actually top decking it. And then Megalo he's expensive as shit. We'll start with that. That's why I don't play him at 3. That, and I honestly like him better at 2. He's less cloggy. He opens up your deck for more cards that you can actually play off a top deck, rather than if you top deck him, it's typically dead if you get into that situation. Double Diva, your tuner, pulls you from the deck, it plays off. It's searchable, that's why I don't play 3. Hand traps, double Trigodia, Gores. I added these in after the original deck list, and by far probably one of the best decisions I could have made was adding in Drag. It has won me so many games. I'm considering this my MVP of the entire deck at this point. And then, of course, because it's water deck, one Moulin Glacia. It's a given. Moulin Glacia, deck built around water, you're going to play it. I don't even know why I'm explaining it to you. That's it for monsters. On to spells. Triple MST. Double Salvage. The Trinity. Y'all know what those do. Pot of Avarice and Mind Control. Both still good in here because you love recycling the whole deck and you synchro a lot. Might as well take advantage of the Mind Control. On to traps. Nothing's changed here. Triple Sphere, double Torrential, and double Mirror Force. Honestly, I think the spells and traps are the only thing in the main deck that didn't change. The monsters did change and the deck got bigger. I'm up to 42 count main deck, and that's an odd number for running a main deck number, but honestly, it works. So I'm not going to mess with what isn't broken. On the extra deck, you got your Gores token. Everyone needs a Gores token. This token's hot. Alright. Exceeds, Gotchi, Leviathan, Tempo, Zen Mains, Abyss Dweller, Big Eye, Synchro's Armory Arm, Cataster, Teachy Hyper Librarian, Iron Chain Dragon, DeLorean, Gungner, Black Rose, Scrap Dragon, and Mistworm. So that's it for the extras. 15, of course. Move on to the side. I'll give explanations briefly. Snowman Eaters. Dino Rabbit's a terrible matchup for this deck, in my opinion. Macro fucking kills it. Snowman Eater stops the log. Is a good answer to Logia. Dolka makes them burn the material off the Logia, or off the Dolka. Excuse me. It gets around Logia. It's Heroes as well. I've actually played Heroes Tuesday. Ended up 2-0ing him, and the Snowman Eater was my first drop, and it stalled because there's stuff taken over and he's big ass. 2 Maxis. Still debating if I'm going to play these or not because the matches that they'd be good against, windups and Macro Rabbit, if they go first turn D-Fissure on you, like with windups, they have that possibility. This card's completely dead to you. It just hangs out in your hand. You can't even play it because D-Fissure's live. Nothing I can do about it. So I'm still iffy on this, but for now I'll keep it. Double Dust Tornado. Gotta stop that Macro. Gotta stop that D-Fissure. Double Gozen Match. Explanatory. Bottomless for when I play like the Dino Rabbit, I play the Hero, I play something that pumps out big monsters fast. This is really good, especially if you go first turn set, they go first turn Rabbit, pitch off, boom, you just stop their play, you have control. You can be able to keep going. Double Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors. Insectors are still live. I'll repeat again, live as shit. That and I play Dark Worlds. I think Dark Worlds is a great matchup against mermails. You know, when I played against mermails in Columbus back in December, I 2-0'd both my mermail matches with Dark Worlds. So, you know, I want to be sure I don't have to deal with that myself playing this deck. And then one skill drain, because all my stuff's cost. Skill drain, I get around it, especially with the Undyne. I don't have to get the controller in hand, makes my Undynes more live, which is great. And then the last 2 cards in the side deck, I've been watching a lot of videos, and a lot of people are playing these. I gave them a shot, and they worked out really great for me. 2 Deck Devastation Virus, because if you first turn, or even mid-game or something, you know, pop out one of these 2, they're both darks. They're both over, you know, 2,000. Even worse, even with Big Eye. I mean, you have so many ways, Gores, Tragodia, you can make that card live. And because of how this format is, including this deck, that card is a monster. It does so much work. And it makes it, you know, a great throw-in, and when you get it off, you know, they don't expect it out of mermails 90% of the time. They're like, oh, okay, it's mermails. Expect something dumb like water art. And you go first turn, you know, Catastor, and they're like, okay, that's a waste of resources. They go to Dark Hole or something, you go, boom, Deck Devastation Virus. And you clear out their hand. It's really good. I love that I put it in there. It's actually won me 2 games now, to my knowledge. Once was against, I think, Prophecies, which, yeah, get pooped on Prophecies. And I think the other one I played against Agents, I did that and pulled it off, and it was just cleared your hand. But there you go. That was the deck profile for mermails. Updated, you know, as of like 3 weeks ago. Like I said, I think I played in like 4 tournaments with it, and I've topped all of them that I've been in with it. Even ones I had to leave for top 8 because of work, I still managed to sneak myself in there. It's had a lot of success. But go ahead and rate, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. TeamTreacherous out.